Before Rome ruled an empire, before emperors reshaped the world, there was a god, and Rome believed he was their father. Cast in bronze in the 5th century BCE, this warrior predates Rome's empire. Helmeted, armed, controlled, he is not charging. He is waiting. Rome would make him more than a warrior. She would make him order itself. To call Mars merely a god of war is to misunderstand Rome. In the 2nd century BCE, Cato preserved a prayer to Mars. It did not ask for victory, but for protection of land, flocks, and crops. Father Mars, keep disease away. Let the harvest flourish. Guard my fields from ruin. Mars guarded boundaries of farms, of households, of seasons. War in Rome was not chaos, it was protection. And protection required ritual. When Rome expelled its kings, land once owned by tyrants became sacred to Mars. The Campus Martis, the field of Mars, not inside the sacred city, outside it. You train here because Rome's walls are sacred. Weapons belong to Mars, and Mars waits outside. Rome managed violence through space, through law, through ritual. Mars was not frenzy. He was controlled force. Then comes the story that defines Rome's identity. Rhea Silvia, a Vestal Virgin, and a god who is there. I am the strength that guards your people. Poets tell us Mars desired her. Historians later suggest naming Mars was more respectable than admitting uncertainty. But the result was the same. Twin boys, Romulus and Remus. In Virgil's epic, Jupiter declares that Aelia will bear twins, heavy with Mars, and that Romulus will found the walls of Mars. From this union shall rise a city without end. These walls are not of stone alone. They are born of Mars. Rome was not merely founded, it was begotten. In March, the month named for Mars, priests called the Salii carried sacred shields through Rome. They danced, they awakened the war season. Mars awakened. Guard Rome. The October horse marked the closing of the campaigning season. The winning horse is sacrificed. Citizens argue over its remains. War began. War ended. Like harvest. Mars governed both. The Greeks had Ares, violent, impulsive. But Rome reshaped the concept. Ares was war itself. Mars was Rome's order through war. Then Rome turned its violence inward. Civil war. The Republic trembled. A young leader made a vow. If justice is restored, I will build a temple to Mars the Avenger. In 02 BCE, Augustus dedicated the temple of Mars, Ultra Mars, the Avenger. Not chaos, not bloodlust, lawful vengeance. We deliberate under the eyes of Mars. Coins showed Mars holding recovered standards from Parthia. Every transaction carried a message. Rome's honor restored. Mars had avenged. Before Caesar's assassination, the arms of Mars were said to have clashed in the night. Mars warns us, or men do. Even divine signs required interpretation. Mars did not rule Rome. Rome interpreted Mars. Was Mars agricultural? Warrior? Lustral guardian? Modern scholars debate the categories. But Rome did not debate. Rome performed. He guarded fields, opened campaigns, fathered founders, justified emperors. Mars was not the god of chaos. He was violence made lawful. He was boundary. He was father. He was Rome.